Yo, we're launching the game. Yo, it's been so damn long. Oh my god. The lobby seems to be the same. Wait, what is that? Hmm, I'm gonna check it out. Well, yeah, that was kind of my first reaction when I joined this game again. Hi, my name is Brave Potato Row. Most of you guys probably know me around here, but for those who don't, I used to be a very good Fleet Facility player, and now I have just come back after my retirement for that lasted 2 years. How this whole thing started was simple. After a long time of not playing Fleet Facility, I basically felt the need to play it again. Simple as that. Well, anyways, it is gonna be the 21st of May in 2026, which will be the day where I launch Fleet Facility, with little exceptions, of course. Upon playing with a few of my friends, and pretty much trying to unrust myself, I stumbled upon these pro servers. And my first question that came to mind was, will I be soloing these servers, or will I just end up getting murdered by them? Well, let's find out. Yeah, so I basically launched the first round. I was thrown into a round of facility where I kind of just felt like walking the blue, and over here I'm checking it. And yeah, obviously we're going to have flipping double blue, and obviously the first move was for us to just go and hack it, pretty much. Yeah, well, we're gonna be finishing the PC, well, more like my teammate will. I'm gonna close the door here because the beast actually pulled up, and yeah, we kind of just don't want the beast to do anything too bad to us. Yeah, and here I'm just kind of like walking around, trying to angle, and wait, what the hell was that? Oh wait, yeah, right, this game has beast perks now. Oh my god, why is it complicated? Okay, I'll be more careful from now on. Anyways, yeah, what happened was that someone used Stalker on me, and I kind of forgot that it existed. In my opinion, Stalker is very overpowered if there is just no communication between teammates. So yeah, pro servers are kind of an ideal place to use Stalker, and no one will stop you if you use this perk. And yeah, I kind of got captured here, and I'm just waiting to get saved. And I instantly got saved, but the beast used Stalker again, but killed somebody else. And I managed to just juke my way out of there or juke my way out of some shit. Well, anyways, yeah, since the beast was using Stalker, I knew that I could just rush in and pretty much save regardless. Yep, well, this person was gonna get re-hit anyway, but it's totally fine. As long as I have my eyes on the beast, they're not really gonna just be able to sneak up to me with Stalker, which is a good thing. Well, now the fact that they potted the theater makes it almost impossible for me to save in this position. Over here, I'm just paranoid by Stalker. So yeah, my teammates saved, and I basically opened the door for them. You guys should always open doors for your teammates if possible, as soon as possible as well, because they are the key to victory. After a workload of saves, we are genuinely at exits. I didn't really clip any of that because it was just so boring, just saving left and right. I don't think the Beast really knew how to just hold their kills, but I kinda don't blame them because people in pro servers are on this camper theory and everything. Like, guys, we shouldn't complain when somebody is camping when everybody is just actively rushing. The action is occurring over there. So yeah, I don't really blame this person, but yeah, generally they should have just held on to their kills. Well, actually, I'm just gonna keep this part where both of my teammates got hit and I basically was able to save both of them. Basically what I was mentioning earlier, you guys should hold on to your kills if possible at all costs, because this is exactly how you win as the beast. And yeah, this is all of us escaping. It was a fun round. Yeah, well, definitely the first mistake that the beast did was just not camp double blue. You guys pretty much saw that. And in my opinion, runner is better for double blue. But you know, if you like stalker, then that's whatever. I'm not gonna diss you or anything, you know. Every time you play Facility Zero, you always have to check middle or blue first. You make sure that both of them are checked because they pretty much hold the best doubles in the game. Only after that should you actually check like purple, gray maze, server, theater lab, etc., etc. Because after this relatively casual round, I definitely can say that my experience has worsened as I am about to get thrown into one of the worst maps in this game, the Ghost Town. Let me explain. Leader Facility has never been a game where you could actually say a map is easy or hard. Why, you may ask? Everyone literally does that. Well, this type of classification has three different meanings. Like, are they hard to survive, or are they hard to learn, or are they both? Which is why, for this video, we will classify every map in the following way. Balance maps, such as Homestead or Facility, sometimes if there's no double blue. Survivor-sided maps, such as whatever this is, or B-sided maps, such as the abandoned facility. The main key factors are the following. B-sided maps have bad survivor routes or double computers that are hard to rush as a team, while survivor-sided maps have many accessible survivor routes and a lack of double computers, or double computers that would normally be easy to rush as a team. Balanced maps, however, combine a little bit of both. Let's take Homestead, for example. It can have double computers that are hard to rush, such as the powerful downstairs and logs combo, but it also has areas that are easily accessible by survivors and could also grant them safety, such as the shed or the barn, and if you put some effort to it, even the entire brown house. Now, going back to my main point, Ghost Town could be and is often called the survivor side of map because it doesn't provide many good doubles, maybe besides that one isolated computer that I have no idea where it is. On the other hand, this map is really open, which is usually good for the beast. Therefore, this map is just confusing at most. Now, obviously, some of you will go like, wait a second. This dude has just nerded me a whole theory on balanced maps, survivor-sided maps, and beast-sided maps. Wouldn't one survivor factor and one beast factor make the map balanced? Well, it normally would. If only it weren't for the terrain of this map that is just easily allowing the survivors to juke out the beast. And that is basically why this map is also called survivor-sided. Anyways, I think the yap was enough here. Let's move on to the actual round and see what's going to happen. After the round started, I actually had the miracle to instantly find a computer. Keep in mind that I had no clue about this map when I was playing this round. My hacking service will then sadly be interrupted by the beast's arrival to my location, so therefore I chose to run. Just to be greeted with another computer that was close by, well, we cannot call this a double. It is so horrible, trust me, bro. After a few seconds of walking around, I find my third computer in this round, but sadly my teammate dies, so I have to go to save. I noticed that both of my teammates are saving, so I decided to go back and hack the computer, but then I noticed that they weren't saving properly, so I kinda had to jump back in and save. After that, everybody was fine, so I have returned to my first computer, and then one of our teammates get hit again, so we kinda have to finish the computer and then, obviously, save. Now, let me tell you something that you may know but may not be able to explain. The best way to win a 4v1 is by keeping everyone alive. Now again, you may have already known this, but I'll tell you what I actually mean by that. When there are 4 people, if one of them ends up getting captured, 2 other survivors can apply pressure on the captured survivor so that their HP stays red and they don't die. In other words, they would rush from opposite sides, but not save, so that the beast is forced to stay near the pod. If this is done correctly, it becomes almost impossible for the beast to be able to get a double kill when 2 people do that. So in the meantime, the third survivor alive can just hack all the PCs, open the exits, and then the beast will just get 1 kill at most. And I was trying to do that, basically. This is why people call 4v1s unfair for the beast, as even if the captured survivor were to die, there are still 3 people alive. This is what teamwork means, not anything else. This is the way to easily get wins as the survivor in 4v1s. Anyways, fast forwarding to the exits, I am opening the exit as we speak, and then I am planning to save. They were going to die, but I am just a goat, so I managed to clutch save, but somebody else gets hit afterwards. After some saves here and there, the beast pushes me out from the exit, but it's totally fine because all of my teammates managed to live afterwards. And that will do for the survivor rounds. Now, it is time for my favorite part, the interesting part. Alright, alright, I know. Why would a fleet of facility video be without any beast rounds? This time, it's gonna be my turn to be the bad guy. So I'll just put on some music in the round and I will make a commentary after. With that being said, enjoy. After seeing this round, I can say a few things. Besides the obvious running into my face theory, it is safe to say that people around here aren't really careful of spawns. But I'm glad to say that there was some good effort placed from the survivor side, and it was made from this guy right here. And the idea is simple. While everybody else was saving, this guy was trying to bait me to him by hacking Garage. He probably assumed that I have a computer in plane, even though I didn't. The idea was really good, and this guy was pretty much aware of his surroundings and where I was pretty much all the time. And he was the last guy to be alive as well and survived a really long time. So, big W's. Anyways, I have promised I'm not gonna yap a lot, so let's go straight into the second round. Well, about this round, I don't know if there were many mistakes that I didn't mention before, besides me getting an early kill at blue. But again, one mistake could lead for the other team to have the upper hand in the round. Well, the same actually applies for the Beast. Anyways, I think it's been enough. I've held you guys enough. Let's get to the last part of this video. It is that time where I actually have to provide an answer. Are pro servers really pro? Well, I think that there are certain people that are decently good, but also just want to play pro servers. But in my opinion, people play in here to just have fun. Now, obviously, there are people who take this way too seriously. I'm talking about the people who just complain about camping, targeting, etc., etc. Most people here, though, they just want to have fun. And to be honest, fun is everything that you need to seek in a game, which is also one of the reasons why I stopped playing Flea myself for the past 2 years. I wasn't finding this fun in the game anymore. It was just becoming boring for me and repetitive. Now, I think we gotta end the video here. It's been 19 minutes of me yapping and playing the game. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe only if you enjoyed the video. Please do not do that otherwise. So, yeah. With that being said, I'll see you next time. Peace out and take care.